Thank you and welcome to the 2017 graduation ceremony. At this time, I'd like to take just a few moments to recognize some special people that helped make this opportunity possible. For one, I'd like to show appreciation to all of the teachers who've worked with these young people over the years, the parents, people in the community. If you would, please, let's give all those groups a round of applause. I have the distinct honor and privilege of recognizing these students and their accomplishments. This class, this 2017 class, this awesome class of students, awesome class of students. I guess anybody could stand up here and say that, you know, they'll be missed, but I want you to truly know they will be missed. Awesome group of students. This class and scholarships and grants received $2,466,860. I'm also proud to announce, because of these students, their hard work, the teachers, parents, 97% of the students of this class are graduating on time. At this time, I'd like to recognize the students, the graduates of distinction. Students, if you will, when I indicate your insignia, if you would please stand up. The first group that I want to recognize are the superintendent's list students. These students have a cumulative GPA of 4.0. Thank you. The next group of students are the Big M Trophy recipients. They have a cumulative GPA of 3.7 or higher. Would you please stand at this time? You may be seated. Gold medals, which are indicative of receiving an associate's degree from Patrick Henry Community College. Would those students please stand at this time? You may be seated. Silver medals. Students with silver medals are governor's school students. Would you please stand at this time? You may be seated. The white stoles are indicative of students who have achieved National Honor Society recognition. Would you please stand at this time, students? You may be seated. National Vocational Technical Honor Society. Students are indicated by a gray and blue stole. Would you please stand at this time? You may be seated. Beta Club members are indicated by black and gold cords. Would you please stand at this time, students? You may be seated. Navy and maroon cords are students who receive HOSA recognition. Would you please stand at this time? You may be seated. Red and black stoles are indicative of students who have NSBE honors and recognition. Would you please stand at this time? You may be seated. Military. A lot of our students, well, some of our students will be going into the armed forces, and we certainly thank them for their service, their commitment to serve our country. If you're going into the military, would you please stand at this time? Thank you so much for your service. Please be seated. Blue and black cords are indicative of students who receive FBLA honors and awards. If you would, please stand at this time. You may be seated. Now, please join me in giving this young lady a round of applause, Miss Rosetta Alexis Hairston, Senior Class President.
Good morning, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, class of 2017 graduates. Today is an emotional day, but it is finally here. Many of us could not wait for this day to arrive. This should be the most exciting days of our lives, considering that we've been looking forward to this day from the very first moment we walked these halls at Martinsville High School and became the senior class. Today marks a new chapter in our life. I want to welcome all parents, friends, family, staff, and community members. But most importantly, I welcome my peers, the graduating class of 2017. I welcome you to endless possibilities life has. I encourage you to embrace, to seize every opportunity and make the class of 2017 a class to never forget. So to the class of 2017, I love y'all and congratulations, we did it.
This next individual, my supervisor, the best superintendent I've ever worked for, and I don't mind publicly saying that. The best superintendent I've ever worked for, and I don't believe in telling people stuff later on. You tell them now. You give them your flowers now. And we've had a wonderful school year under his leadership. I attribute a lot of the success this school's had because of his leadership and his vision. And so if you would, please join me in welcoming Dr. Zeb Talley to the podium.
Thank you and good morning. I know that you're excited and you should be. I am excited as well. I'd like to begin, however, by introducing some people who are just instrumental in making this year what it has been, because truly the class of 2017 is an outstanding, unique class. I just want to thank you personally for allowing us to educate your young people. They are tremendous, they are not ordinary, and they're very special. At this time, if the following people would stand so that I could recognize them. And these people have made my job so much easier this year, being my first year. The chairman of our school board, Dr. Joan Montgomery. Give her a hand, please. Our vice chairman, Mr. Lawrence Mitchell. Board person, Mr. Victor Correa. Member of the board also, Mr. Eric Herza. and board person also, Miss Donna Dillard. You may not know them, but I do not want to leave them out. The young man that's speaking, and I feel the same way, certainly one of the best high school principals. He's so good that the students imitate him. Even at prom, they're imitating the principal, Mr. A.J. Dixon. His assistant, Mr. Clarence Simonton. And newly appointed assistant principal, we're so excited to have her join our family. She's been here all the time. I was fortunate enough to hire her at the middle school, Miss Teresa Davis. And always with me and always doing things that I want, usually in 5 minutes. I don't know how she does it. My assistant superintendent, Miss Angela Downey. Thank you so much. This day is about the graduates, so I did not prepare a long speech, and Dr. Montgomery told me I couldn't. Also, my wife for 40 years, Lady Pat, said no speeches today. So I have to be obedient to the women in my life. So I won't say much, but I just want to thank this beautiful class of 2017. I came in as superintendent not really knowing how to expect, knowing that there was a tremendous amount of work to be done. And this senior class has so much character that they are the standard bearer. They modeled, they just didn't talk the talk, they walked the walk, and were excellent social people in the halls. They were very mature. As you heard the accolades from their principal, over $2.5 million in scholarships and monies, state champions, state runner-ups in athletics. And I know it all came from you. They have done it all. And no superintendent has ever been as proud. Thank you for letting me come to your games, to be in your building every day. I was only asked out once. One young lady says, "You're the new superintendent, aren't you?" And I says, "Yes." She says, "Are you really coming over here every day?" I said, "Unfortunately, yes." But I think I kind of grew on her after that. But they are tremendous. One word of advice: your parents, your family, your support system are here today, and I would like for you to give them a hand. Can you do that, seniors? These will be the people that you call back home for money. Who will do as I did, take your room and make it a man cave while you're gone. That's what I did. But they will also be there whenever you need them. Because of them, you have achieved this. One word of advice that my mom and dad told me: never again, and I've said this to you all year, let any person define you. You've already defied the odds. People have said that you wouldn't be ladies and gentlemen, but you proved them wrong. People said that you wouldn't succeed academically, and you have proved them wrong. So never let people tell you what you are. As a man thinketh, so is he, or you know it well. And so whatever you preface in your mind, you can do, you can achieve. There are no limits, class of 2017, to what you can do. Maybe no one has done it before, but it won't matter because you can always be first. You can always be an example. Thank you for allowing me to be here 40 years. I plan to spend maybe not the next 40, but at least maybe 5 to 10 more years here working with your beautiful babies. May God bless you.
Now, if you look to your left and your right, our junior marshals are out here. We're going to take up an offering. No, that's all right. I know you, I thought you was about to preach there, Doc. That's all right, though. Well, everybody's in a good mood. We might as well take up an offering. That's all right. No, at this time, if you would, please, welcome Miss Emily Russell to the podium.
In 1998 and 1999, the New York Yankees won back-to-back World Series championships. The Chicago Bulls became the '98 NBA champions. MP3s were created for the first time. Bill Clinton held the seat in the White House, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Friends, and ER could be found playing on televisions in the living rooms of many Americans. The Backstreet Boys had made their big debut. Mr. Dixon was walking across the stage at Patrick County High School to receive his diploma, and most importantly, the class of 2017 was born. Today is the day when we all come together to laugh, cry, look back on the past, and take our first steps towards our future. Today we walk through these halls one final time, and we realize the place that has become our second home for the past 4 years is sending us out into the world to become something better than ourselves. So before we leave this auditorium, let's look back on the amazing times we've had at this place we call MAVAHI. Let's remember who we were when we came here, who we are after growing here for 4 years, and who we are on our way to become thanks to the foundation our teachers, administrators, family, and friends helped us establish. As we leave here today, remember the Friday nights when the whole town came together with hearts filled with Bulldog pride, with hopes of watching our football team make its way to victory. Remember watching our band exemplify the determination that comes along with being a Martinsville Bulldog. Remember the teachers who became friends, therapists, and inspirations as they went the extra mile to watch us succeed. Remember the multiple state championships we were able to celebrate. Remember the times we came together as a class to celebrate our accomplishments, the times we relied on each other for strength, and the times we dreamed about our future. But most importantly, of all the days, let's always remember this day. This is the day that makes all the early mornings, late nights, study sessions, papers we had to write, books we had to read, and math problems we had to solve worth it. This day is the day that we make the people in the audience the most proud of us. Today we close one of the most exciting chapters of our lives, yet we turn the page to begin one of the greatest endeavors life has to offer. This day is so much more than an oversized gown and a silly cap. This day marks the beginning of the lives we have left to live. When we leave this place, we will go different directions, make new friends, start new adventures, become better people than we are today, and fulfill the dreams we have in our hearts. But no matter how far we go or how different we become, one thing will always remain the same. We will forever be Martinsville Bulldogs. As we leave here today, remember this lesson from Season 5, Episode 2 of Grey's Anatomy. Today's the day our lives begin. Today we become citizens of the world. Today we become grown-ups. Today we become accountable to someone other than ourselves and our parents, accountable for more than grades. Today we become accountable to the world, to the future, to all the possibilities that life has to offer. Starting today, our job is to show up wide-eyed and willing and ready. For what? I don't know. For anything, for everything. To take on life, to take on love, to take on responsibility and possibility. Today, my friends, our lives begin, and I, for one, can't wait. Congratulations, class of 2017. We did it.
And now the moment you all have been waiting for, the awarding of diplomas.
Sidney Broadus Allen IV. Lynn Marie Dietrich. Victoria Jane Easley. Kenya Jade Hairston. Alyssa Drew Ingram. Holly Marie Moser. Shani Hemant Kumar Patel. Emily Michelle Russell. Jasmine Janita Salas. Bree Elizabeth Thurman. Madison Ruth Toole. Chloe Ann Washco. Diavion Monique World. Lizette Guadalupe Angel. Vanessa Evelyn Argueta. Emily Catherine Ashbrook. Jennifer Guadalupe Becerra Santiago. Christopher Stephen Thomas Belcher. Jalen Devon Blackwell. Ryan Andrew Bodie Badersky. Cameron James Lamar Broadwater. Diasia Shakira Campbell. Jakayla Wanice Carter. Lauren Rochelle Carter. Rahisha Yvette Carter. Ashton Nicole Cassell. Maria Rosalita Cayo. Tony LaJana Childress. Deanna Maria Clark. Javius Quashe Clark. Manuel Cordova. Timothy Reed Cox. Brendan Tyler Davis. Michael William Davis. Traquan Antonio Davis. Delilah Umiko Dillard. Malik Tashawn Dillard. Monanika Shanae Dillard. Tashayla Ariel Dillard. Robert Allen Divers. Mecca Nasheem Dotson. Janice Grenette Draper. Shaquina Zadeja Edwards. Spiros Tyler Farris. Taheem Divine Farris.
just wait time if you can get the other group up as quick as you can.
Iana M. Falk. John Shea MacArthur Fagans. Jawarren D. Flood. Tyreek Deshaun Flood. Antonio Jerome Frazier. Allison Lee French. Darius Jamal Gilbert. Christian Isaiah Gravely. Rashawn Lewis Gray. Deja Anaya Hairston. Malik Rashad Hairston. Myasia Renee Hairston. Rosetta Alexis Hairston. Shania Renee Hairston. Tanasia Levon Hairston. Xanthus G. Hairston. Nathan Eric Halpin. Xavier LaShaw Harper. Caleb Nathaniel Harris. Twomaria Ajane Harris. Kayla Guadalupe Hernandez Picasso. Leonardo Elzane Hernandez Iwan. Laveria Antoinette Holland. Mariah Alexandria Holland. Jakayla Vienna Hunt. Victoria Angelique Inabinet. Kamaya Devon Jameson. Miranda Simone Jones. Jordan Jave Kidd. Jaquel Deontay King. Rakeem Antonio King. Jerry LaRue. Teddy Ray Lester. Nathaniel Everett Long. Jadarium Korai Mans. Justin Dajavian Mans. Aaron Joel Martin. Ian Malik Martin. Naquez Katwan Martin. Shanique Monet Martin. Sophia Lee Mazurik. James Berkeley McMore. Kamaya Nesha Menifee. Messiah Daron Malik Miller. Kiana Faith Mills. Jalexis Sierra Mitchell. Kayla Nicole Mitchell. Kyra Scott Mitchell. Kyra Scott Mitchell. Tashawn Malik Moore. Joseph Malik Moorhead. Bridgette Alyssa Mullins. Yamani Monet Muse. Edward Tristan Nowlin. Chloe Alexandria Palmer. Roderick O'Neill Palmer. Philip David Parsons. Dejon Kenneth Petty. Nicole Rose Petty. Ajani Asawa Farr. Maxwell Carson Pinkston. Campbell Grace Pitzer. DeMarcus LaShawn Preston. Akira Deontay Price. Najib Treverion Price. Anthony Lamont Pritchett. Leslie Amariani Reyes Martel. Jesus Alejandro Reyes. Jamarius Antoine Reynolds. Luis Roberto Romero. Ronaldo Romero. Mondarius Levon Rohr. Victor Hugo Santiago. Shatasia Janae Shuff. Bryson Hunter Smith. Darius Preston Spencer. Kiara Nicole Stoltz. Casey Rondeau Trammell. Ariana Michelle Trotter. Brittany Celeste Turner. Chance Darian Turner. Jordan Christopher Turner. Siobhan Jamal Van Hook Spencer. Jessica Leah Waller. Brianna Danielle Warren. Jordan O'Brien Keith Sweat Watkins. Jerry Kyla White. Mackenzie Javon Willis. McKaylee Delaney Wilson. Danielle Nicole Wright. Summer Nicole Wright. Waleed Yazid. Wally. Tamara Yvonne Younger. Congratulations.
Would the class of 2017 please stand at this time? Turn your tassels at this time, please. Now, by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, Martinsville City School Board, I now declare you graduates of Martinsville High School.